3 weeks out from the August 14th primary, two Democratic candidates for governor have launched the first television ads of the campaign. In his ad, Milwaukee attorney Matt Flynn promises to go to court to stop Foxconn on his first day in office. In her spot, former state representative Kelda Roys vows to fight for abortion rights. The Democratic candidates have a lot of work to do to introduce themselves to voters and very little time to get it done. The most recent Marquette Law School poll on the race shows State School Superintendent Tony Evers leading the field with 31% support. All other candidates are in single digits. So what has to happen for someone to break out of the pack? We're asking our editorial partner, Jeff Mayers, the president of WisPolitics.com. Jeff, it's always good to have you on the program. And
good to be here, Mike.
And the poll shows Tony Evers sort of the front runner right now. Everybody else back in the pack. What will have to happen for someone to break out of that pack or bring Tony Evers back to the pack?
Well, in most races, the typical answer from a consultant or from longtime observers of politics is somebody has to go negative on the leader. I think, though, that in this race, there's a whole lot of pressure from those inside and outside of the Democratic campaign structure to focus the fire on Scott Walker, not to do the circular firing squad. So I think that that's weighing heavy on this race. So if you're running from behind, and Evers' lead in the Marquette polls has been increasing, so it'd be best, if you're one of them, for somebody else to go negative on Evers. If the candidate who goes negative on Evers probably won't benefit, they'll be condemned, but that could open it up for somebody else. But if the race just stays like it is, and Evers runs his ads and everybody else runs their ads, I think it's hard to change the nature of the race.
These ads that are beginning this week, do they make a difference with 3 weeks out? Can they make that kind of difference?
I think they'll make a difference. There's a lot of undecideds.
Right. 38% in the last poll.
Okay, right. But so yeah, it could have an influence on that. But it's more like who's going to go vote, who's motivated to go vote in this primary, and what are the get out the vote mechanisms. TV ads are definitely part of it, but they're not at saturation levels. The spending, the cash on hand levels for these candidates wasn't at the level in which they could really move the needle all that much. So it's a challenge.
There is a fair amount of skepticism, as we saw in the poll, still a fair amount of skepticism about the Foxconn project. You see Matt Flynn still hammering away at that in his first TV ad. You see the governor traveling around the state, Green Bay, Eau Claire, announcing these innovation centers with Foxconn. How big an issue does the governor's camp see this being?
Well, I think they see it as a huge issue. I mean, it's they went out there and got this. At first, I think a lot of the governor's supporters thought, well, that's it, slam dunk, in the race because of this, and on top of a very good economy. But there's deep skepticism on this out there. That's shown in how the Democratic candidates are using it. I think it can be a powerful issue with Democratic voters outstate. So and for the independents, the self-identified independents. So the governor's team is obviously trying to make sure that people know it's a statewide project. There's a statewide benefit, and but that's some of these announcements probably would have been better off earlier rather than coming now, because again, you're having to move people from saying they don't like it, into at least a neutral territory.
Final question about the U.S. Senate race. See a lot of money from outside groups pouring into this race. The tone of that race seems to be getting, I would say, increasingly negative. What do we see from here on out?
I think it continues to be negative, and I think that and there's going to be a lot of money spent, for Kevin Nicholson by a pro-Nicholson PAC funded by Dick Uihlein, and then from the Club for Growth. So there's going to be a lot of money. Leah Vukmir, she has the grassroots support. She has the support of the Republican Party. She has the tacit, support of Governor Walker. And so it's sort of like the grassroots versus the big money. But, it looks like it's going to be a close race. But I think it'll be sharper as we get closer to August 14th.
Some more tough words and ads we can expect in the final days of the campaign. Jeff, it's always good to have you on the program. Thanks very much for being with us today. Next, Wisconsin's polarized politics. New numbers show just how incredibly divided we are.